So hi and welcome to the Embryo Success Secrets. I'm Kirsten, I'm an IVF coach, a mom of two beautiful babies, and someone who's been exactly where you are. After 4 rounds of IVF and one heartbreaking miscarriage, I became deeply passionate about helping others improve egg quality and therefore increase their chances of success. This channel is really your go-to space for IVF tips, fertility insights, and support that you can trust, and I'm so glad that you are here. Are you in the middle of an IVF cycle or preparing for one? If so, you really need to hear this. No, too many people make costly mistakes that hurt their chances of success and they don't even realize it. In this video, I'll walk you through the 7 major red flags to watch out for in your IVF journey so that you can avoid unnecessary setbacks and maximize the chances of a healthy embryo and pregnancy. But before we dive into that, let me know in the comments, what part of IVF makes you the most nervous? Is it retrieval or is it transfer? Let's talk about that. And if you want expert guidance on how to optimize your embryo quality, be sure to check out the Embryo Success Plan. I'll drop a link below. So let's dive right in. Red flag number 1. Your clinic doesn't prioritize individualized treatment. Not all IVF clinics are the same. If your clinic takes a one-size-fits-all approach, meaning they don't customize your protocols based on your medical history, your hormone levels, or your previous cycle results, this is a huge red flag. Why? Because your fertility cases are different. Your fertility journey is as unique as you are. The right protocol can make or break your cycle. You need a clinic that adjusts the medication doses, the retrieval time, the embryo culture methods based on your unique situation. So what do you really need to do? Ask your doctor about how they customize their treatment plans. If they hesitate or if they brush you off, it may be time to consider a new clinic. Red flag number 2. Poor communication from your clinic. IVF is overwhelming, and the last thing you need is a clinic that is slow to respond or diminishes your concerns. If you're constantly waiting days for them to reply, or you're getting some vague answers, or feeling unheard, this can be a sign of poor patient care. Clear, timely communication is critical, especially when you're adjusting meds or handling time-sensitive lab work. So what do you really need to do to help this one? If your clinic's communication feels off, bring it up early. If it doesn't improve, then you want to be looking to switch providers because you're investing time, money, and hope into this journey. Okay, so what about red flag number 3? The embryo's lab culture and grading process is unclear. So not all embryology labs are created equal. A high-quality lab plays a huge role in embryo development. But there's a problem. Some clinics don't disclose their fertilization rates, the embryo grading criteria, or even their success rates for different age groups. So really your red flags to watch out for here is they won't share what they grade the embryos. They don't offer time-lapse imaging or advanced culture methods. Their success rates seem unusually low when you compare it to the national average. So here you really need to be asking about what are your fertilization rates? What are your blastocyst rates? Embryo freezing methods. A good clinic should be transparent about these stats and they should be willing to share them with you. Red flag number 4 is the overuse of ICSI without a clear reason to do so. ICSI can be a game changer for a male infertility factor. We had that in our case, but some clinics overuse it, even when it's not necessary, which may actually harm embryo quality in certain cases. So if your clinic automatically recommends ICSI for every patient without explanation or asking why, while it can help fertilization, it's not always needed. And in some cases, a conventional IVF may actually be a better approach. So ask your doctor if ICSI is necessary in your case. If there's no male factor infertility, pushing ICSI for no reason might be a red flag. Red flag number 5. Poor embryo transfer techniques. Even with a perfect embryo, a poor transfer technique can lower your chances of success. So some clinics will really just rush through transfers without proper guidance or techniques, and this can lead to implantation failure. So what does a good transfer look like? You have ultrasound guided transfers for accuracy. So you lay on your table, they'll use an ultrasound to guide it. Pre-transfer trials run to assess your cervix, and doctors will generally take their time to ensure the best placement. If your clinic doesn't routinely use ultrasound guidance or can't explain their transfer process clearly, definitely a red flag that I'll start looking at a new clinic. Red flag number 6, ignoring the importance of the uterus lining. So embryo quality matters, but so does the uterus environment. A tiny, thin or poorly prepared uterus lining can really dramatically reduce your implantation success. So what are the red flags to watch out for here? Your clinic doesn't monitor your lining closely. There's no discussion about your progesterone levels before transfer or even through your IVF cycle as a whole. They diminish concerns about previous implantation failures, even where you had high-grade quality embryos. So really here you want to be asking your doctor how they assess that uterine receptivity and whether you need to do any tests that are right for you to try and help that process. Red flag number 7, no discussion of lifestyle and supplements for egg and embryo quality. And this was definitely the case when I went through IVF. No one told me about any of this before doing my cycles. So IVF success isn't just clinic and protocols. Your lifestyle plays a huge role, and my doctors never told me about it. I had to go find it. So they never talk about the fact that nutrition impacts your egg quality, or supplements that can help your egg quality, or how do you manage inflammation and stress. Then this is like a key part that is missing of the equation. What you do in the months leading up to IVF has to make a massive difference to your chances and your outcomes. So what do you really need to do here? If your clinic doesn't discuss lifestyle factors, then I would suggest you work with a fertility coach like me and to really optimize your body before your cycle. So these are 7 red flags that can make or break your IVF success. The good news is you have control. By asking the right questions and advocating for yourself, you can really boost your chances of success and avoid costly mistakes. If you want expert guidance on improving embryo quality and making the most of your next IVF cycle, check out the Embryo Success Plan. I'll leave a link below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss an update. Your fertility journey matters, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.